go. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So it's time for another book session of the year. So I just finished reading this book, so I'm just getting it out right now. And I'm gonna be reviewing poof, this Disney Princess, a creation to art and creation. And wow, let me tell you about this amazing book. It's amazing. It has some problems, but it's an amazing book. As you can see in my background right there, I want to make it look appealing and add some princess flavor and stuff. So anyway, before I start, where did I find this book? I found this book in Instagram. It's an Insta story. I follow this dude. His name I can mention in my channel, especially those dolls review. His username is MMR. I saw it in his Instagram story, and I saw some pages like, oh, this sounds interesting, so I might as well get it. And I'm here to report to you what I got and if this is worth the price or not. Oh yeah, but I'll tell the price for now. You can get this in Amazon or anywhere that books are sold. The original price were like $70, but I got it on sale on Boxing Day. I got it for $50, so it's up to you if you want to get it or not, and I'll let you know if this is worth it or not. But anyway, I got it during Christmas, so thank you to my Christmas money. So it was a great purchase, and I really like it. So again, let's talk about this. Again, this is, as the title suggests, this is the celebration of the Disney princesses. So it's like an origin story, and it talks about all of them, 12 of them, including from Snow White to Moana. And it does not include, I'll talk about that too, but it doesn't include, like Frozen, the Frozen sisters, just the fictional one of the Disney princesses. And so if you don't know who they are, they're right here in this book, and they talk about each of them individually. It's like a behind the scenes, like a bibliography, I would say, kind of, and that's amazing. And again, this entire review, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, what I like and what I didn't like, and at the end I'll tell you if it's worth it or not, so stay tuned. Again, I was a bit nervous when I get this book because I'm a big Disney princess fan, specifically on the princesses, so much. I was nervous about, I might know a bunch of things, but surprising enough, it's like mix-ish. I knew some things depending on which princess that you know, and I know more on the 5 original princesses a lot compared to the modern one, so that's pretty interesting. Depends on who you know for the princesses. So let's get right into it. So let's talk about the pros. So here is the book. I'll show you the cover too. Look how pretty this is, like the texture. So I really love this one. Yeah, I love this one too. I love how fancy the book looks, and the texture is like pretty, like thick, which sometimes like confusing me. I may miss a page. No, it's like very fancy. It's like a good like coffee book table, and a good. It's like a adult book kind of, not really for like little children. There's one for little children. It's like more like adults or like older fans and stuff, which I like. What I like about this, you will learn each of the Disney princess origin of like why are they created and stuff. What's the behind the scenes of why they were chosen that way. Like Snow White, for example, why she chosen this way. You'll know once you read this book. There's no spoilers ish, and yeah, I love learning about the princess again. It just makes me want to rewatch all of their films, and it's just amazing. Yeah, you learn about their creation and their design, which is amazing. And the interesting part, I was very surprised actually to know, they even talked about like I don't know if they do it for the modern princesses, but like I know they do. I don't know if they do it for all. I'm assuming it depends on where they are, but it does. For example, they do like Snow White. What would she be doing during that time period where her film is from? What would she like to do? What would she read? Which is pretty interesting, and it's fascinating. It's like, oh, now you get some clarification where these films are like located in the Pacific region, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna show you like one of the book chapters here. I got one prepared for you. So like this is Jasmine, for example. How it shows the final look here, which I like, and I really love. It just looks like you're reading like a storybook, and if you open it, there would be like a quote right here, like a concept art. All the princesses, it's like the same, and when you open it, it's like here. Look how beautiful this is, man. Like, I love it, and it looks like a storybook. Like I'll show you some examples. Like here is Snow White. Yeah, here is the Snow White. I like how it matches like their films and stuff, like their icon. It has a quote, and here. Doesn't it look beautiful? It looks like it's from the storybook, which I totally really like. And yeah, and I also love the concept art. So the concepts are so beautiful. Like I'll show you like an example of some. Like here is the one that stood out to me was the Little Mermaid, and like here is some like concept arts they have here. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's like a gorgeous book to look at, and it just makes me wish, yeah, they even have some here too. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Everything is beautiful, this book. It's like Disney magic. Here's some Pocahontas lines. I want to look into it, but like it's beautiful. Yeah, I love the thingy and the art card is beautiful. It's like, I love this book so much. It's like one of my favorite Disney books of all time. It's amazing. And again, as in case you're wondering, which one is my favorite chapter? Some of them really surprised me. My favorite chapter is actually Merida. Even though she's not really my favorite princess, but I'm like really like surprised on what I learned more about her and her story, so that's pretty interesting. I love my girl Ariel, of course. I love learning about Ariel. This is hard, and those are the things that stood out to me in Tiana. I love learning about Tiana, and it's just amazing looking at her concept art and stuff. I'll show you an example a bit. Those are just my favorite. Here is Tiana. Those are just one of like things that stood out to me. I love all of them individually. I love all the princesses, but like those are the chapters that stood out to me, which was my favorite on like learning about them. So anyway, those. Okay, so let's move on to the things I do not like about this book. It's like mixed, but okay, let's talk about the cover. I really don't like this cover. Like, I appreciate how Snow White is the first, but again, I wish that they would add like, you know, like all the princesses, not all, but like they can maybe put some at the back instead of like Aurora's like castle, and like they can like, for example, like just imagine this, there's Snow White and all the princesses, and they would have like some concept arts. I would love that. It looks more beautiful than this. This looks pretty like simple, and not to say cheap, but it just looks pretty simple and like the back, so I don't really like that. But it's worth it if you look at the book cover. Like, it's like really pretty. Lots of pictures. And again, based on, I would love them to add more behind the scenes of the making of their film. They did it a bit on the first 3 princesses, but after that, it's like you don't really see anything other than like concept arts. But I hope that, that's just my critique. I would love them to add more, especially the modern princesses. I would like to see like the making of them, like the voice actress on the recording booth recording it, and their facial expression. I would love it too. Speaking of the voice actress, they do mention some of the princesses about like why they were chosen, and that's why it's real beautiful to hear like the voice actress who voiced like Tiana, like what her point of view is while she was making Princess the Frog. I would love to hear all of the princesses of like why Disney or the director chose that voice actress to voice them. I would love them to include this in this book. I don't know why. There's like a few or some of them, but not all of them. They didn't explain like why. For example, like I don't want to spoil anything, but there's just some that didn't like explain why you were chosen for it. Why are they like good Merida, for example. So I would like them to do that. Yeah, honestly, to be honest with you, some of the princesses seem like they look very like short chapters. They just depend a lot of like concept arts, and like they don't say all of the things I know about like the princesses and stuff, things that I know, if that makes sense. Because there's some princesses chapter that are like so long, but they're like the same length. The longest one I can think of is probably like the later ones, like the Mona princess are pretty long, but like, Rapunzel was like pretty long as like her hair. So yeah, and again, I don't know why, I would love them to add like the history of like the marketing, where did the marketing all started, because it is like a Disney, I understand it's all about the art of the movie, but I would love them to include like the impact of like the princesses in the world by including their marketing, because without the marketing, like right here behind me, princesses wouldn't be as popular as we know them today. So I would love them to add that, and how the princesses were chosen stuff. I would love them to explain that in the book, but they didn't, but I would love them to. And yeah, I would say like again at the end, I would love them to include like the future of the princesses, so like a little like sneak peek what the next future princess would be. I don't know why they should include Rhea in here, like Rhea's like the next future princess, so that when Rhea the movie comes up, people have to speculate what the different ones, like, wait, is she a princess or not, or she is. So I love them to maybe include that one. They should have included the Frozen sister. I feel like they should include Elsa and Anna, but now they're queens. But like, I understand why they didn't want to include it, because then there will be people like,
wait, why are they like not in? Then how about Esmeralda? How about Meg? How about Giselle? So like,
I understand why they don't want to include them, so they're not part of the show, but I don't know. I would love them to maybe include that. So yeah, that's, I'm just looking at my notes right now. Yeah, it's a, I hope you enjoyed this very quick book review. That's gonna be long. So overall,
this is a great Disney princess book, as you can see in my version. This is a great
gift for if you're a big Disney fan like me, or a big Disney princess fan. This is a great like birthday gift or future Christmas gift. This is pretty good. I would say yeah, it is a little bit pricey, but what you're getting is like what you're getting. Like, if you love art, you love seeing the concept art of the princesses, and you love learning stuff about them, a bit of history, then this book is for you. It's really good. I had a great time reading. I read like maybe you should do this. This is what I did. I read like every day. It's like a different chapter from princesses, because each chapter is different princesses. Like today. I just finished Moana. That's the last one, which is so sad. And again, for ranking, I would give this 4.5 out of 5. I give it a different points because I love the concept art so much, and it's a great, it makes me so happy. It looks pretty good, and it's like magic from Disney, magics of the gods. So anyway, that is my review of the Disney Princess, the celebration of art and creation. So let me know comments. Oh, this is authored by Charles Somo. I'm sorry if I said his last name wrong, but by him. So let me comment below what you think of the book. Have you read it yourself? Which princesses are you? I'm very curious. Which princess are you excited to learn more about once you pick up this book? And please give a very big thumbs up and subscribe if you like more videos like this. I do lots of like book reviews in my channel, so please check it out. I'll put a playlist at the end. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay magical. I don't know. Okay, bye. I'm very sad how they end up at the end, but I'm not really surprised if you know Cruella and stuff. Wait, that's it? Okay.